Premier service.
Okay, part 2 of my America. So this one's going to be, are there too many people in America now? Are there too many people where you're at, where you live at? Or does it feel like it? Population growth. Where are all these people coming from? And we can contribute that a lot of them are foreigners. Recently, in the last 12 years or so, we've had a jump in population from foreigners coming to this country. Granted, I think it was made easy by the former president, Obama, who kind of let that kind of be lenient on foreigners coming in. Now, is that bad? To some degree, no, because you're bringing in a lot of skilled workers or workers in general that will do jobs that most Americans won't do. I mean, that's just a fact. A lot of people will not do labor work for very minimum wage, like working outside, working in the restaurants, cleaning toilets. There's just a lot of Americans that will not do it, mainly because they cannot survive off minimum wage. Where you have foreigners that come in, they're grateful for that $6, $7, $8 an hour wage plus tips. They're hard workers. Granted, a lot of them are. You have a lot of foreigners that are lazy too, that come in with the mindset that they're here now and they got to the pearly gates and now they don't have to do anything and they can just live off welfare. Excuse me, it's still early for me. Welfare assistance. And we know that story. This is not what it's about, this video, but there's a lot that just live off the system now. System that you and I pay into, that we don't reap benefits for, right? So, are there too many people? That's my question. And you know, when the idea comes up of I can't even think of that headstone, that the rock formation, I think it's in Missouri. I can't even think of the name, where it has all the sayings of keeping population under 500 million or something like that, or not 500 million, but 500,000, keeping a balance in life. I cannot think of the name of that damn rock. It's rocks like granite stone rocks that are in a formation. Anyway, like the Ten Commandments kind of. But it makes me think about depopulation, right? If we go to war, if there is a war caused by governments to depopulate the world in each of their own countries, to rebuild and say, okay, let's put a balance back into things. Now, nobody wants to volunteer and say, hey, you can take me out. I'll help the cause, right? Everybody wants to live. We get it. But can you at this point manage depopulation in this country? And I'm not saying exterminate, I'm just depopulate as far as minimizing the people that come to this country, minimizing the growth of this country, minimizing things that cause growth, jobs, housing, government assistance. And I guess it would lead back to just depopulation, people in general. Offering programs where people are not having that many babies. Foreign and domestic. People in this country that are Americans not having as many babies as they once had, or that we once knew of, the idea of people having a bunch of kids and then living off the government, whether they're native or foreigners. At some point, we're gonna run out of room. At some point, we're gonna just overpopulate areas that it's just so congested, and I think that's why we get on each other's nerves. With the heat, everybody's irritated, everybody's aggravated. You're stuck in traffic. The list goes on and on and on. But at some point, when are we going to stop this madness? All right, I'm going to do a third video. Red October out.